When I listened to Dr. Samara talk, I was highly disappointed. Despite the fact that beaucoup people in talk say, oh, that great speech, he talk like a leader. I would like to ask, what in new panel speech? Waiting actually new panel speech, not in other new panel speech. And what I would expect Dr. Samara would do at that point was to take a position, which he always don't refuse to do. Dr. Samara don't ever take a position in his speech. He don't ever tell we what he want to do and what he will do. Matter of fact, at the end of his speech, he did tell me to be calm. If I take an extract out of his speech, he talk about, say, what happened 2023 election. If the one inside APC, where they prepare themselves for 2028, they feel say the ECSL will do anything different. Well, he don't think so. Basically, that's what he was trying to say.
Hey guys, welcome to the Freetown Herald. If today not the first day they come across with channel, please don't make them your last. Subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. And if you're not returning subscriber, we want to say plenty thank you for always tuning in, for watch and listen to we. We dey kindly ask that you go share we video them as part of the way where you go support we. Plenty thank you as you do so, and God bless you. Today, make we listen to this comrade from the APC, Comrade Conte, as he try for analyze Dr. Samara Kamara in speech based on what he talk about the tripartite committee, their findings or their final report where they give to President Bio. Also, but where people then still they expect say the chief judge will be there inside the tripartite committee go come out with your final result as to the findings, and the report will then give to President Bio only comprises of the SLPP and APC. Now then they wait for see waiting the judge go say. The man try for analyze all length here so, and we also draw with knowledge to the case of we former Vice President Alhaji Chief Samuel Samsumana in your case, and how the court or Ecowas be handled this. And also he also draw line to Lawyer Lansana in message where he pulled recently for debunk some fake allegations from some APC so-called bloggers. Anyway, make we listen to all this information and more inside this particular story. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned to the Freetown Herald.
Good morning, comrades. Today is Saturday, the 13th of July, 2024. This is now Comrade Atolo Conte. As always, I can start medio. I can like for remind the people of that country. They say, me on to not a politician like at the APC party and the country is now like. I also like for continue again for remind Sierra Leoneans and say we for stop for idolize politicians. Politicians then are the servant of we. We give a job. We give that mandate for work for we. The sooner we realize that, the better it will be for that country and the country in development. Today, before I get into my message, I want to remind folks and say, when Sierra Leone will go through the senseless war, at the end of it all, what make we acquire peace in that country because people don't begin to speak the truth. When people don't begin to speak the truth, that they will reconcile with differences. And majority of people who offend others then begin to apologize. And we forgive each other, and that make we forge ahead. The reason why I start this audio this way is APC, if we not begin to talk the truth inside APC, and if we not begin hold we leaders them accountable inside this APC, I'm afraid we'll just go sink further and further. Today I will talk about the so-called Judge Kate Sullivan. And after today I put that issue to rest, because there will be no more to talk about, because the woman herself is not the judge. So comrades, the last time I talked about Kate Sullivan, what and Senator George, Most of una radio do them radio talk shows. People go there but clueless of what I talk about. Begin make senseless attack. And they talk what in them feel for talk. As always, media always talk about fact. And me don't need to prove a point. Because what media talk, I say is 100% factual. So I don't need to respond to anybody as much as myself see that they always respond to me for gaining relevance. So let me dive into Kate Sullivan. Who is she? Kate Sullivan, election expert. Matter of fact, in the work during the 2018 election. After the Kenyan judge was returned back by the tripartite team, Kate Sullivan was hired by UNDP and defeat. And not one game in submitting in CV. And 9 of them may submit their CV for Kawok and Salonde. But because he get past experience in the work in Sierra Leone, she became one of the favorite candidates with them in hire. So she came in as an employee. The tripartite team and then I'm the employer. So she has no bearing into decision making. Matter of fact, she was even taking orders from the tripartite team, both the APC and the SLPP. She was paid to do a job, so she came in as a secretary. So the one way they argue say the man a judge, he gave for Kangi the results this Monday, he can't pass judgment and he can't remove matter bill. That is very, very untrue. Matter of fact, Kate left salon before the final submission of that documentation, so the tripartite telling in immediate salon is every day. He never left the country. He don't return back in Australia. I will give you a similar example. In as much as I hate for going and come up because we get to do with my daddy young presidency. I just want to let salon people understand, so I go further today for break and down. During the removal of Samsumana under the APC tenure, President Kamara in government, GFK, anybody can agree with me, one of the best renowned lawyer right now in Sierra after Abdullah Conte. Right now will be Attorney General and Chief Justice. When a member in defense will tell the entire Ecowas court, this is not Ecowas court too. The Ecowas court, now GFK may tell say they not get no jurisdiction for Canada Salon. After the Supreme Court not make a judgment for come back and replace Sam as VP. Remember that quite well. So if the Ecowas as a court, let me get that jurisdiction for come and replace Sam, would it make anyone now in the right sense of mind who feel say a singular person? If you not send a judge, so no just say Kate Sullivan court. If we not still argue say that judge, I wanna feel say a singular person go Canada Sierra Leone and overturn an election just by herself and remove Mother Bill and put Samura. How is that possible? In normal sense. So this is a clear example I'm not gonna foresee. If Ecowas not get the power for calm and remove and replace them, one of his say Kate Sullivan, an election expert, who would claim for being a judge. You know, all these things Dr. Samara may know about. So it's now in the bar for me up to this point why Dr. Samura in his speech, he says not talk anything that has to do with Kate Sullivan. And in his defense, I will outrightly say one day till Dr. Samura not talk about Keith Sullivan and call him a judge. 19 and the rest of the bloggers them can mislead the general public, say this woman a judge. But Dr. Samura knew say the woman coming as an electoral expert. And he also knows say the woman not get no bearing for overturn any decision making in the tripartite finance. Because a defeat PM in time done he turn back. So I know say Moku people go still get their doubts. In way I don't outline so many facts in the videos them. But people are still go question. And because people in Africa they're so gullible to believe what in politician then they talk. But for put this matter into rest at the time now categorically clear say that woman you know to judge. I don't cite a very good example without they think outside the box or understand clearly where they come from. So that day will bring me come to the point where I will discuss Dr. Samara's speech. When I listened to Dr. Samara talk, I was highly disappointed. Despite the fact I hear beaucoup people in can talk say, oh, that great speech, he talk like a leader. I would like to ask what in new panel speech there? Waiting actually new panel speech, not in other new panel speech there. And what time they expect Dr. Samara would do at that point was to take a position, which he always don't refuse to do. Dr. Samara don't ever take a position in his speech. He don't ever tell we what he want to do and what he will do. Matter of fact, at the end of his speech, he did tell me to be calm. If I take an extract out of his speech, he talk about say what happened 2023 election. If the one inside APC where they prepare themselves for 2028, they feel say the ECSL will do anything different. Well, he don't think so. Basically, that's what he was trying to say. What is more disappointing is the tripartite team was set. Say the fine is them and for go do electoral reforms. For make sure say what happened 2023 not happen 2028. So if Dr. Samara Kamara in speech he may say otherwise, the tripartite will say well what happened 2023 will happen again 2028 based on the fact that he not believe say anything will change. It is actually disappointing. Then what's the point of tripartite if not that way in feel waiting at the point of tripartite? In other words, somebody else go look and say no, not to that mean. A time for say if we don't fight now and change anything 2028 it will be the same result. But if that self mean, we are supposed to lead this fight. Not to presidency this in Chekoko. Because Chekoko we don't say he don't set from the onset, he don't tell me. And we will pray for Allah continue for being to continue past 2028 and further down. So your political career is always over. But so we go focus on Dr. Samura. Because a lot when we see for Dr. Samura, he refuse to accept a mistake. He refuse to apologize to the people of this country. He refuse to speak directly the truth to the people of Sierra Leone. He keep the blame everybody else, want to take responsibility of his own actions. Because Dr. Samara's actions now lead me to also do so. Somebody will say, why to say so? Because this man, we all know so 2 or 3 heads is better than one. But Dr. Samura, now you want to give me the go. Everything we read the American ambassador, we are making ambassador, and I want to give me the go. So nobody don't know what he made the go do, what he was said, and what he can't tell. We never talk to anybody. He says self-isolate everybody. But he just keep the blame everybody. In as much as the tripartite team come, we all see what he didn't do. We all know the great work we didn't put. But towards the 11th hour, Dr. Samara and campaign team shift a blame game. 2 important issues them. They will highlight. We raise with eyebrows. you want almost bring a doubt. In fact, it bring a doubt to the tripartite team, the credibility. One, they can't lie, see the bloggers, they can't lie, see Pamika Lotte bribe, you don't bribe Dr. Samara, Richard Conte and others, they go meet. We'll bring to the point where in Richard Conte may come, he can't even talk Usa every day. We not see Dr. Samara come in debunk that. Then I come back and tell people and say, no, even if Pamika as chairman of APC call people them out for go meet at the tripartite team, now he right. Now he right for do so. The second incident was when we co-chair Dr. Mara asked for a recount, and we get to understand, say every of the blogger that really support Dr. Samura come back, they can't jump on them. They say all kind of things about his character. We not see Dr. Samura even tweet or come back into them people at their defense. You know, if you team, you don't send certain individuals them where you entrust for go work for you, I believe say you for trust their decision making skills as well. So now we begin here some of you will eyebrow say, why the silence? Why all of a sudden Dr. Samura and campaign team they begin to shift blame to people when he not they take the responsibility, especially me when they get more information directly from the West. Most of people ask me, say, why Tolu change him to support Dr. Samura? Well, these are some of the reasons. Because when I find out all these things that I already know that he knew, why you not come out and take a position when the moral guarantors, the international committees, all of them were present? And I was made to understand, say, they may prep them, the speech when they prep with, not only speech, you go talk in a state house. Now, waiting, saying in the right gear, now you talk in a state house. And up to this day, nobody can tell you anything the position where you take for the presidency. So nobody know they will can gladly for say, oh, well, Dr. Samura can't talk this kind of talk here, we don't hype in base. Because even in the process of the international partners, the moral guarantors and other, it still appeal to what it matter be they want. To talk about national unity. All the atrocities, the human rights abuses, everything matter be don't cause another country there. Nothing was mentioned. Even the people who lost their lives, people who lost their homes, people who were in imprisonment. Nothing Dr. Samara not talk about. So when I would ask me, say, why I change? Why I not for change? Me not constant on the position. I don't tell you and say repeatedly, say the truth that me stand for the APC. And nobody know to sacred card way I know for criticize when I know and I get me fact. If I get me fact, I get for criticize them. You know, Madam Bill was well prepared for this. The newsmaker say he was well prepared. Even the lobbyist team, we after make a lot of appeal to Dr. Samara campaign team. Of course, they find out, Miss Sources and tell me say they find out they may get a lobbyist group where you lobby to within this back term for work for. And when I believe me or not why they say this, Madam Bill even compromised Dr. Samara in your lobbyist team as well. It questioned me why, how Madam Bill know the lobby family Dr. Samara use. How we get those information? Where is the leaks within Samara in camp? One thing I observed by Dr. Samara in camp, with the exception of in team within a diaspora, I go name few names. If I miss anybody, I saw me. Andrew Kamara, Amami Issa Alke, Perspective Scope, and Usman Conte. Those are the people who I see when they promote an agenda with all seriousness. I don't know about anyone in Sierra Leone, and I'm not proud of me if I make a mistake. But most of in team in Sierra Leone and bloggers them, they may give out a lot of misleading informations. Very, very untrue information of them. Because from when the election that happened last year, June, up to this date, they still mislead the general public. You cannot idolize somebody so bad to a point that when I even a lie convincing life of people and for still believe up to this day people still believe say they can't move Madabio Monday, which is very very impossible. It is untrue. We know until I don't talk about so many times how me raise them. Call me back last week. They tell me say by Monday they can't put Madabio. Tuesday Samura they swear as new president. Me and now they can't disgrace me, them blog at them. I may get for laugh because you know this is how much people believe in Dr. Samura's. This is how much people believe in this misleading information where they continue for going on social media. You know, let me cite one good example. America also lives so. America will never ever mess with North Korea. You know why? Because America know quite well say North Korea will get a nuclear weapon. And they're ready for use that nuclear weapon at any given time. They feel threat. They don't mind if the end that will be the end of the world or half of the world will be destroyed. So America knowing that fact, America no go ever mess with North Korea. And the reason why they say so, Dr. Samara at one point and up to this point, I believe say get a nuclear weapon as well. Other than the nuclear weapon what they refer to. I refer to the public, the general public of that country. Not to APC people don't want to see Madabio in power no more. We get SLPP people and they different from power. We get sellers that we don't sick and tired of this man in nuisance behavior as president Banana country. We want to see him out. Because the day Dr. Samara they decide for use the nuclear weapon, when are the human resources, the people of that country. Trust me, Madabio in talks and they get no side for the inside the country or outside the country. But the refusal of Dr. Samura from the 10 way in the 72-hour period, he come back and eat the word, he say let people and go home. To this present day, he has never took a position if I begin raise people and questioning about his leadership skills. But in team very quick for blame everybody else. Tida will come to Paminkalu in the first, the chairman. Everybody know him where I don't attack Paminkalu and others with Dr. Samura. And everybody you know I don't talk about Paminkalu. I fought bad games them. But believe me or not, towards the end, everybody was working with him. Why were them to work with Dr. Samura? He not use that moment for bring the party together, knowing quite well for say. He need the party for deal with him. For any other position he will get to take. Because him as the presidential candidate, he get for need the party for rally behind very, very strongly. But by the time back the blogger them, Dr. Samara blogger them, they come with more lies. They can create more lies, more problem. And then let me talk to President now. I need to understand saying Paminkalu not the picking phone calls. And now, instead of me to pick Paminkalu in phone call today, where we don't isolate the entire team. As a leader, we don't cite that same example here. President Kuma, instead me meet get the same problem when we will be president. But he work, he try to find ways when we work with say Kamara and others. You know, this is where I make a definition say arrogance meets pettiness in APC politics. The foolishness that APC and your seriousness is just a very, very serious inside this APC party. You know, in last time I do be a Secretary General in defense, why on earth? You know, when I hear either audio with the bloggers they send around because then I lie now they lie. They are see last time 4 people come back they can't respond. I wonder how APC don't resort themselves to big food business. Sorry for say. Because these are the most useless things that go on APC right now when we don't understand. Because when you listen to the audio, you're not saying a lie. Like a big lie. The American ambassador then claims the American ambassador called APC executive into a meeting and tell us let's go discuss the issue from Rerun. And last time I say, well, we don't want to go Rerun. We forfeit this election now. Now, no pause right there. Let me talk like whether they get sense small. So last time I do me a woman one as a presidential candidate. Which right first in get for even speak on Dr. Samara in process? That are 1. 2, Dr. Samara was present. So why Dr. Samara now when are the presidential candidate not even speak for himself or stop last now? Onoka can say na solar and say why na blogger they get for talk am. And 3, we all hear you know that the entire country where the American ambassador can publicly say they don't get provision for a rerun. They don't take a position. So how is that even possible for local meeting for say local discuss issue for rerun? It don't make no sense. But also can even upset me more. Now last time the man for come back again for can debunk like I lied. Well, anybody will get sense now, you know, say now lie, then blogger was just one seek relevant. But they don't for shut up. I mean, don't tell them say we don't get nothing to talk, let them shut up. But they're not used for shut up because they want to get relevance. They always manufacture their own lie, or whosoever politician they feed their lie, they get kind of social media for keep themselves the bogus crowd where they get entertained. How on earth that don't even make no sense? This is the new APC. This is the new APC trying to drag themselves into big food. The thing that matters the most, APC know the address. What we need for address, we know the address. We will refocus with energy now to them. They seek from bloggers here. We not get no sense about how political structure work. They not get no discipline. That they come out, but they can't talk with no make sense. And we get to an executive, for God's sake. They can't respond to their social media. They give them back the kind of relevance where they needed. This is a thing where it take a black and white photo. Now because the people are all Dr. Samara, people their attention have been focused on this tripartite result. You think and you know one day take a position. This public speak talk we can talk to the last time. Why not do a press conference? A live. Can't take questions them. Talk to people them. Answer questions them to people. Instead, you do a video recording, and you even do it without the consent of the party. All this game when they play now, you they isolate yourself from the party, but you give the general perspective to the public and say the party no one work with you. Now you are the problem right now inside APC, Dr. Samara, because I said it before, you have been compromised. Not to say you take money, and the day one don't say you take money at the talker. You have been compromised and promised on 2028 the same deal like the same deal like Ebomikalu. All they betray the trust of the people, the voters them. All they betray the trust of the people who have lost their life. All they betray the trust of the people who have lost their hopes. All they betray the trust of the people who have lost their jobs. Who not get living again in this country. Apart from all, they result the APC to zero intelligence. Zero, like I say, people don't know the party anymore where they think smart. Dr. Samura, this now your presidency. If you know able man up and take the sole responsibility of anything where they happen, then guess what? You have failed us. You have failed us, period. If nobody not tell you this, me, Eunice Atulu Conte, I they tell you this, sir. Imagine your lobbyist group where you go get, Marabio go back and compromise your lobbyist group. Can you imagine? Everything you acted solo. We know one day see a joint press statement or press release from you and you want to meet. How na feel say if we not fit to win now, we dey trust you na 2028 for all that can do again. How is that possible? How is that possible? So this could bring me to where I go talk about the way forward. Comrades, now listen carefully. You know, the tripartite end with 80 recommendations, okay? The divergent issues them way more important to me. One, where I will talk about the issues of a rerun, where Dr. Samara indicated say they will put on there. Now the issues they do. Obviously, we don't expect the SLPP for agree. We don't ever expect them for agree, right? So we don't the international committee, they don't take a position. The spokesman with the American ambassador don't tell we publicly back say they don't get a position for rerun. So now the third party into this agreement by the APC. But before I can touch one side, we're very, very important. In as much as I dislike CBA with the information means of SLPP, I listened to a video we make recently. It make a lot of sense. Now listen me carefully, because me, I'm not only criticize, I give a solution, and I hope everybody listen to this very, very carefully. Siba come with pointers, some pointers, very, very critical. He said the tripartite team was born, they get the implementation, the everything, the recommendations. Dr. Samara and team read through it. The APC party, they look through them, then sign them. And in front of everybody who come, the witnesses, the international committee, and the moral directors, all of them, Dr. Samara, if he get anything for say, he not talk Canada in a state house. He went after, he can't do a video recording where he talked something totally different. In his own view, he say Dr. Samara is trying for insight. While I know something, and Silent and una mark this day why they tell me this. APC, the reason they can tell us when nigga get a way forward, we need to get a solid position. Now, I will tell you exactly what the SLPP plan for do. SLPP as I speak right now as I speak, the NEPA again, the dirty game, the NEPA work the case for Dr. Samura where they get. They retire for bring that case they up for car arrest. And this trip here, they retire for jail. Not only they stop home. So I don't want anybody in the APC celebrate because what's in a matter being plan have a cripple the APC. They never go against Boko of Funa when they get case from where they can arrest. The majority of Funa, most of Funa, they plan for cases on houses them, and the one way they know for touch, they go to get for use Alpha Can and Sibabla them for what beginning them a net, they give them money for talk to them. So these are all part of the 30 years plan. So somebody consider that you want to celebrate, say, oh, they call Dr. Samara, they call a few people at APC, me they get chance. No. Because no one you know, they can take one per week. We say because now this person here, not to me. They will come back and take the second people. Anything what matter be able to do, they test what time. So APC, I want the people of Salem from the witness. Where are the canton at the way forward and what we need for do. Now that if you listen the briefing today in United Nations yesterday, they talk about the tripartite finding, they talk about the recommendation, the agreement of government of national unity, where we don't spoke about long time ago where people may deny me. They also talk about the issue of the Rerun. But there's a technicality there. There is no time limit. So for put a stop to this matter in madness, Dr. Samura, this is where you get for man up and take your leadership roles with all due respect. Papa Minkelu, this is where you get for stop the pettiness where they right now. Say, you know, they pick me call, me say, they pick you call. And all this work out of the power, they go and get Jacob, they go and contact chairman and behind closed door, for them begin support to now. All this is unnecessary. Because if they want to destroy the APC, the people of that country, the APC supporter, they never come after, all way don't mislead them. And me go lead that crusade. So what you need for do now? This is not time for act, but we have to act as a team of we, not I. Una stop the pointing finger game. Una only for man up, una can't assume position for say una want lead this party. They no go force una. Now me can say una can work for APC. Like remind una, because these are the only advice one una and are the best advice this. I make a stress on them first. I want the general public of that country they bear me witness as today the 13th what they gonna the best advice when the party need for work on. So last time in India, you should get a role for play. The time we get to the go respond to bloggers that want to make sense, this is the time una need for put heads together. Una all be not sell way out. I don't care in which way. We get the one that will take money, everybody. We get the one that will two cases. We get the one that will just compromise for next year. We get the one that will still hold grudges. All these division there because una all want be president. Nobody no one yield for a company. Now they this problem there, the APC. And the last 2 years, una need to talk truth on herself. Everybody don't get a different camp, so many factional group. Everybody look at your interest. If we not put away this selfish interest, we come back and unify behind this suggestion what they can make. When I believe me, when I get me carved out one for one, I go make all the again for remind you now. So what I say is, the position APC in India is, Una the big one all go for put aside on our differences. Una need to give a time limit to the rerun because it was submitted by the recommendation. So una sign up to Madabio. Now we all get that country, they not to Madabio get them. Not to Madabio get salon, now we all get salon. So from now to August for be the deadline. We want to tell the international committee say from now to August we need to address the issue of a rerun. So we not all need to come together. Say if August pass, the issue of the rerun not address, we will put people in a door. And let me remind you again, the international committee, you know, like make one good example, let people understand them. Like a court process where two parents them, they may love themselves, they get problem, but they get picking. They go to court, they don't divorce, but they want custody of the picking. The court always get to look at one of the parents where they do well, we get the best interest of the picking, and they go give. So this example is cited on like how the international committee they work. When they carry in a country, they get to look of the best interest, they get to say the interest for peace and stability. But if chaos is inside the country, now order of the lesser evil, now they pick. Let me remind us, say this international committee, they know pass with, they know Madabio all the human rights associations, all the human rights abuses them, they know of them. Now because we APCs keep them maintain the peace, why Madabio don't maintain the peace, and we know go and then we know they expect them for can act for me. Even inside the Ecowas law, you see if an instability inside the country, then they give ECOMOC the reason for inside the country. So Madabio in diabolic plan now, not only for put the court case by Dr. Samara and go after more, they plan for jail Boku big one in APC, seize Boku big one those cripple financially, so they will begin sponsor now. That will be the first death of APC. Now that the plan. We don't see how they manufacture life and Dr. Alex Baikoma. Whether you like Ibiko, whether you dislike Ibiko, everybody can agree for say in or Paku. But when I say they put case plan because they know say now in the one that do so there's pillar forget them out of the country. They know say after they knock them out, the rest of Una they will fall because Boko Funa don't serve them. So we don't care again what matter we get for can expose. We all don't know. What you need for do now for take a position. Salon people will be a witness. The APC need for take a position. So Minkel and others, Dr. Samura, we not all need for put our differences aside for God's sake. We don't care about who that right, who that wrong at this time. We care about maintain the legacy of APC. And we want to make sure see Madabio no continue this time in order it. So we now put our differences aside. And we now call the press conference party with every day MP, everybody. And we now even self-threaten say after August, if the issue of the no address, we now remove back on our parliamentarians. This is a PR system. We now remove back the parliamentarians off parliament. We have to take a position, and also we now tell the police and the military and the judiciary say if they involve back, if they invite one of Una after August for go back na police station, you see madam me talk about incitement. Una for the pick out the guy they campus they test water. If you invite one pound, una they come na people of comot. Now all man they go na police station, all man go, all man come. Never be all APC the formation now. All man go, all man come. If you try Dr. Samara, all man get to go. The entire executive, MP, everybody, law, everybody. If you Angela, all man go inside the cell. If the people come on a ton of people for come, then can all man go inside CID. And the man they come, let them go after the back. The international committee go involved. We therefore put a deadline for August. Because both party not win the election, we don't talk about. So there should be a rerun. We don't can allow somebody for thief election there, it can't stay in the power. But if we are afraid for take this way forward, we are going to so I'm afraid. What you happen next? And tell me you talk. And me message is me they talk for relevancy. And I don't want a mistake. So I hope say we not the big one them now, when I begin accept on cell phone calls them, Now forget about this childish pettiness and they call it child, they pick up, you should come in and they pick up. We need to put aside. And we need to do with that. If I read here, I go come into the Toulouse column. You know, Toulouse column today, I want to talk about cash box. You know, see more time on them, I think say with the deceive yourself na social media. I never met cash box, I don't hear for years. And I still believe saying I'm a very intelligent man, but I was highly disappointed. You know, I listen cash box here, they talk about Dr. Samara Kamara. Come on, man. Cash box for somebody who don't live overseas. I believe you don't live overseas very, very long time. If you know quite well say in politics, somebody's family is out of it. The example we cite, it just shows some kind of deep hate you carry for Dr. Mara. Because we don't see politicians picking every overseas because of money or fame. They lavish their life. And Dr. Mara picking, Dr. Mara, we don't live in London since the 90s. And if we get a girl picking for graduates as a medical doctor, when I big thing for salon. If you even talk to yourself, you hope say Mara will convince the picking for practice medicine and salon, even when SLPP is temporarily so the government. I will totally agree with you. But if we talk about Yake, what you talk to, me know why you repeat yourself. But if we talk about what you talk to about somebody picking, how you go feel if somebody refer that to your own family? We might not use them HNS for other politicians if we can't begin attack some decent politicians. We all know see get favors of politicians the one and they support in the past. It's an APC or any other party, AGC or any other party. You go reach out by anybody else your own picking after I graduate. I mean, I'm highly disappointed for somebody so sound educated. I mean, you're not professional, man. I'm disappointed. Hey, me, I like to call things out. If you work after me, I mean, the ball is in your court. But I believe say beaucoup Sahelians they share the same sentiment after they listen to you. You know, this is the same man you claim say you be the talk to today. You be the engager. You believe in her at one point. We no longer left this backstabbing as alone. We don't let this syndrome. If you criticize Mara 1 million times and you're right, I go support you because me like betterment of that country that I want. I can't be last time you criticize her wrongly. I make a correction and now you come with a punchline. Can't talk about my daughter. How come you don't even congratulate that young people for graduate at that time? You know what's young people in there this country to go astray? You know what's politicians picking they don't come up bad, we don't wish out for them. He must be, you know. I mean, but just think about it. The issue of Sally, we all know, I know we call him because that's not to be character. But see a lot of politicians picking they don't come up bad. For see a man that Kefa Mara. Young people come up good. They use the wish cake. They say they can tell. I mean, if something not there for say into a discussion on a make do, I don't feel say you for can attack that man in picking. It's very, very wrong. You actually need to send an apology. I don't see you as some cocky, arrogant guy. You feel so you're always right. You always feel so you know book pastor man. You know, but you not get for slimmer down, bro. You not get for slimmer down. We didn't talk. You not get for the slimmer down. You can't attack somebody in family like that. Your wives and kids are off limit. You should know that you live overseas. Now Africa they get that barbaric behavior, they go and misbehave, they cause mama, cause papa, cause wife, cause people who don't get from that they left the politician. But you're supposed to know that you don't live overseas for a while. I mean, if you hate the man, if you don't like the man, you don't like the man. Nobody knows gender factory. Everybody get choice in life to like somebody or not like somebody. But saying so much about that man picky, come on, the man, you went to, I believe say you man, Ibrahim. You know, Ibrahim about you get conscious. I don't feel say Ibrahim will support you for this. I don't even believe say by now, even you, after you listen to your audio, you say I believe say one or two of your friends they're gonna call you say about the man you went. I mean, honestly speaking, you went too far. That's not your position. You know, we never speak ill of anybody in Peking or talk about your wife. We don't see now where you go send him about them mouthpiece if I can't cost me, mama, threaten me life. You know, I was just disappointed. But we get forget some decency in things everybody do, you know. So if I don't know with Cashbox, to look column today, I'll talk to GB Bangura. GB Bangura, I listen to you now, Talking Point Radio. You see, Jibril, you see sometimes in life, my man, you see, Boku talk, you don't find per person. I don't know how long you don't do on social media, but your kind of politics and the kind of politics is totally different. Maybe commitment to APC, I'm a founding member in America now from 2006. It's a fact. The new APC, how them reform and turn and social reform now. And I don't work very well for this party. And I don't regret the fact that you can take away that right today. You see, young politics are they follow you now for make cartoon, put your position in the wealth and face the picking and money, put political cost, make cost this and that. That's what you guys want to do. Me not get para styling. If I talk something you don't know, no can tell me say na boku talk adepa. Everything I don't say na fact. You the APC way you make me for so. Even why yourself you not join the chapter day. Or why way they so you not join the chapter day. You know they pay yourself. You know they travel. You know go outside. You know support the APC. So when I APC na for social media no more. So I like to make for understand how we die them, when they spend way money, they travel, they promote the APC worldwide. When we talk something, if you don't know what I talk, you know in fact, go talk your own talk. Now go to my national radio, go begin to criticize me, talk about me when you don't even know me. It may you don't see that truth in this world. 2018, when I went to Ohio for visit Abbas and talk about the APC youth chapter day after I lost the election. After the SLPP, the border you do me first, then you put camera in your house, I visit you, talk briefly, and then I see you in New Jersey. That's about it. No sign all day for APC don't carry in existence. Why don't see you do they participate by APC business? They can't be participate by in America. So I hate the fact that I like to go back and forth about people or give people that relevance they call in Pamiodio. But what you talk now, when I talking points, everything we talk now factual. Everything what I say, Pamiodio, what I don't say is a fact. And Dr. Samara knows that. So I just want to caution you, baby man. You can go there and talk a show and I want to gain attention. I got invited to all these shows. But no paramount concern for us to focus on the party. APC had a lot to do. We get a lot of fixing. But then we focus. Me not there for to go and take interviews, go and show, they talk to other people. No. If I don't go clean the house, I know we for go clean SLPP. I know left for go talk about APC will get the problem. I go talk about SLPP. Where the same problem with SLPP the culture I put in the country, the tribalism, the segregation, the pull dancing, all two way they do so, apart from killing. It is APC right now. It is APC. So let me clean the house first before I go turn my lenses to SLPP. So if I reach here at Jibril, no caution how they talk. Yeah? We not get time for to go back and forth about tonight. Your kind of politics for cause, cartoon, do that. You do what you do. So no can worry about me, yeah? Please. So if I reach here, I go stop here. This is not Unisa to look content or Sayi or Wai.
Until we die, as this young comrade don't lecture we or don't school we on the role of the judge inside the tripartite committee. Plenty thank you where you don't take your time for listening. Don't forget to tell we all what you think down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and stay tuned to the Freetown Herald for more.